start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Into the box now, Richie Ashburn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
And now pitch on the way. Just 50 degrees here in Chicago for first pitch, as you can feel that October chill coming right in off Lake Michigan. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Braun has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 down for the Orioles. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ashburn is right there, 1 down.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Braun is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass, as the inning is over.
Leading off to the Orioles.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 44.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That is it. The first baseman,
Now the
number
pitch.
9, John Olerud.
0-1 the count. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. At the knees, strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Line towards center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And he popped him up. Stott into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Anthony.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Up next is Danny Jansen. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-1. Ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Govern. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and one strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Govern hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ian Happ is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ashburn patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, number 6.
So striding forward now, Carlos Chacin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Chacin is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Bogart.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Ashburn. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the throw will be too late. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
Up next,
one out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike one to start the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His second home run of the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Third baseman, number 3.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria.
Longoria.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the right
Ready
fielder,
now, Jason Hayward. 1 run in and 1
Hayward.
gone so far this inning. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. It was a
Rizzo.
double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he gets ahead 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball,
Up next
stay
to the
square
Cubs,
as long as possible,
catcher,
and feed it into
Victor
the opposite field for a base hit.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Ashburn is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 0-1 the count. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting, shortstop,
First offering on its way.
Don.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired.
Leading off
Into the
for
box
the
now,
Cubs,
Clayton Kershaw.
the pitcher.
As he'll take a
Right
look
there.
at a high strike that time. It's
Kershaw.
0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 8.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping
Happ.
forward, Ian Happ. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman.
Now batting, Carlos Chacin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, but they're up. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Eric Ullman. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Richie Ashburn is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Happ will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. In now for the O's, Ryan Braun. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need.
And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much.
Now Chipper connects. Deep left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. So Chipper dials long distance. A 3-run dinger. His first homer here in the series. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1. Standing in now, Jordan Alvarez. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 3 runs already home here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in, John Alderwood. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a... Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The batter.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
Now batting.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Right fielder.
Two away now for the Cubs in the sixth. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Schwarber at third with 2 away. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 2 coverage rolls on. Digging in and looking for more, Bryson Stott was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
So he sets him down swinging. Bryson Stott becomes the first out of the inning. Kirk McCarty comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 25, Kirk McCarty.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Danny Jansen is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jimmy Govern, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. McCarty is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Nothing doing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Ryan Miller come on now and pinch run here.
18.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Running at first for the Cubs. Number 18, Ryan Miller.
High in the air out to center field. Ashburn is there, and he has it for the first out. Jackie Robinson come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 42, Jackie Robinson.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The center fielder.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Koji Yokoyama will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. William Contreras is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter, number 6.
Stepping in, Carlos Chacin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Cubs 2.
Your attention, please.
Tippett is into the ball game as part of that double switch, as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Jackie Robinson will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. In now, William Contreras, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, he makes the stop. It's in time.
The left fielder, number
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. Ball one. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And it remains a 3. Keone Kela is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. His past history with Keone Kela. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Up next,
good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. And their runners at the corners now. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. And another. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chipper Jones. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. It's fouled away. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 44.
Now in the box, Yordan Alvarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
High pop-up. Longoria waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, John Olerud, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Happ is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andres Munoz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 52.
So digging in now, Ryan Miller. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Victor Caratini. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Alvarez is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Cubs are down to their final out now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Chipper Jones. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Orioles have evened up this World Series at one game.